Ilya Shane Hollander. I wanted to introduce myself. Mind coming from?
I mean, yes. I think so, probably.
Hello and welcome back to the SmutFairy Heated Rivalry mini-series, where we're bringing you a special mini-pod about each episode of Heated Rivalry Season 1, because we're all obsessed, you're all obsessed, everyone's obsessed. I am Kato.
And I'm Elle.
And we once again welcome back housemate Holly, who is joining us to discuss our favourite gorgeous gay hockey angel boys.
Hello! Thanks for having me back.
Oh, thanks for being here.
An absolute treat.
You have so much to say about it. We needed to give you...
Boy, do I. Thank you. Yeah, I've blown up your DMs enough. It's time to put me on the mic again.
Our feeds are actually nothing, but I think all three of us, our feeds are mostly just Heated Rivalry content at this juncture.
And I, for one, am extremely grateful for it.
I love it.
It is a refreshing change of pace.
I don't want to see anything else on Instagram ever again, frankly. This is the best my algorithm's been in years.
Years.
I now get, because I've got obviously this podcast, so my own Instagram algorithm has been somewhat cooked in a good way. But I now get I've been getting these for a while where they're I feel like they must be AI generated slop smut, but there's ads where you can read through 2 chapters or whatever in the caption.
Yeah.
You know the ones? And I've just started getting every single one now. They used to be Omegaverse kind of ones because that's what we were reading. And now it's gay hockey.
Oh my God.
It's all gay sports.
The calls coming from inside the house.
Yeah, they're hey, do you want AI slop gay hockey? And I'm no, because I have good gay hockey.
But also, I still might read the 2 chapters you've given me.
Oh, but I'll certainly read it and forget to turn the sound off
tap.
and hear the same snippet of some fucking Bruno Mars song 10,000 times over while I read.
A hockey puck, moving through the background, just like this.
Or just a hot man for some reason carrying a baby.
Yeah, they're always like that.
Some mafia man with a baby, and you're what am I reading? What
How did
filth
you get
is
a baby?
this? What absolute garbage.
I'm calling Child Protective Services.
I can feel myself getting stupider. But you know what? As far as AI slop goes, I'll take it.
It's still hateful, but here we are.
I always am what would happen if you tried to click through? Are you just getting a full book of slop, or are you getting a virus on your phone? Could go either way.
I fear both.
The virus is a given, and then you might also get a full book.
You're guaranteed to fuck up your tech, but you might also get a horny book out of it.
TBC, though. It's probably 50-50.
Yeah. I don't like my odds.
No.
I'm not going to test that one out, hey.
I also get a lot of actual hockey content now. Do you also? Yeah.
I get lots of the boy aquarium.
The boy aquarium.
I don't get much of it. I only get Heated Rivalry.
Interesting.
It is Heated Rivalry forward, certainly.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of women going to actual hockey games now because it's the season. So they're just going and sitting in the boy aquarium, which, as Hudson Williams said on Jimmy Fallon, he was there's a lot less gay sex in actual hockey than you think there's going to be.
And he was right about that being disappointing, frankly.
I do intend to make it to a hockey game at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been to a junior one before, which was really fun. That was in Vale. But I want to go to a real one, a proper one.
I want to watch the hockey boys in the aquarium.
Fight!
In their enclosure.
Fight and kiss!
With the enrichment
Fight
time.
And kiss! Yeah. Fight and kiss, I swear to God.
Do something, I'm begging you.
So anyway, we are up to episode 2 now. If you've just joined us, please go back and listen to episode 1 if you would like to. It makes sense to do them all. And this was about when the show really kicked off, I think. Not actually the show content, although that's also true, but the popularity of this thing just went episode 2 of between 2 and 3 that week was, I think, when I was I'm going to watch this.
Mm.
Yeah.
It went pretty nuclear.
It did. I think it hit like fever pitch kind of around episode 4 with the nightclub scene, which will
Yeah, and then episode
it was heating up around here. It was sizzling.
yeah, certainly.
I really appreciated that this show left you wanting so much more after each episode. It wasn't just a cliffhanger where you're like, oh, I need to start the next episode, see what happens. It was like, I need 8 of these directly inserted into my veins.
Yeah, but they keep you fed. Like, you want more, but I'm like, my God, am I satisfied?
Yeah. And you come back the next time and you're like, it gave me everything I wanted.
It really did.
Everything I wanted. And I can't wait to do it all again in the books.
Wait for my 6th rewatch.
Shortly followed by my 7th.
It's my new comfort show. My last comfort show was Gossip Girl always, but then I also love rewatching the Billie Eilish documentary. That's such a cozy watch. But this is my new cozy watch.
I would not consider this a cozy watch because it makes me crazy.
Oh.
You know how I don't watch things with emotion?
Yeah, I know. That's all I watch. I love sad stuff.
When I do, I get crazy. So that's why I don't do it very
feelings.
Yeah, big feelings. Yeah. See, this is the only way that I can comfortably experience big feelings. I avoid it in my real life, but you fucking bet I will weep over a TV show, song, movie very comfortably.
This episode, I think once we watched this one, because I think we watched the first 3 in a row and then 4, 5, 6 came out. Oh no, I think we watched the first 4 in a row, but it was like by this episode, I was like, oh, I keep all my yearning in like a little fucking scrunched up ball inside a box, like deep down there. And this was like, what if it just came out?
What then? What would you do?
What would you do? And I was like,
let's see what happens.
I worked so hard to keep that under wraps.
Yeah, and my God, did we open it? And the crash out was epic.
Holly got to witness it firsthand. I was like, I'm not well.
I was getting live text updates.
Yeah. God.
I was gooped, gagged, and absolutely sickened.
Sick to my stomach, throwing up blood,
to my stomach,
bleeding out of my eyeball.
Literally throwing up blood. Bleeding
like
out.
Stabbed in the corner of the room.
Yeah, just crying and screaming.
Oh, and that's why I can't do it very often. It's not pretty.
Yeah,
It's
we're fine
just
though.
a treat.
Yeah, it's a special treat. Special treat.
Yep. So, should we get into episode 2?
Absolutely.
Episode 2 is called Olympians. And basically, we left off episode 1. They're texting. Oh, I should, as a disclaimer, if you haven't listened to the first episode, these are not a rundown of the plot of the show. They're an accompaniment to having watched the show. Obviously, you've all watched the show. We've all watched the show. We're crazy.
This is an excuse for us to talk about what our favorite topic is.
If you haven't watched it, what the fuck are you doing here? Go watch it.
Get back on there.
That
Press
is much
pause.
better than this.
Right now. Press pause right now. Put a pin in
You
it.
know what? Watch it 3 or 4 times for good measure.
Sure, yeah. And then return after that. So, Ilya and Shane have exchanged numbers as Lily and Jane. And so, in this episode, the texting continues between Ilya and Shane for like 2 years. They don't.
Wow, that's the kind of slow burn situationship from hell that I fucking love.
Thrive on that shit.
Oh my God, do I thrive on that shit. Like I have a 10-year situationship too. Rookie numbers.
I tell you what, Holly, I am so glad you're here because this is so far away from my even
lived experience. Yeah.
Even interest of situationships. Like, my God, this is a nightmare for me.
I fucking live for them. Kato hates it.
Seriously experience what it's like without actually being in it. So I get all the lows and none of the highs.
You actually do. But you get...
I get to see all the crash outs.
And then you hear about the good bits, but you're kind of like,
There's not that many of them.
no, okay, that hurt. That hurt my feelings. But also, like, yeah, the highs you don't experience because I don't need to talk to you about that bit. Yeah. I come to you.
That we're crashing out about.
Come to you when I'm bleeding on the hospital floor, to quote the Wombats.
And I will be there to stitch it back up, but...
Yeah. Oh, love him.
I'll kill you, seriously.
I know.
It's real dangerous.
Anyway, so the texting continues for 2 years, which Holly scoffs at. And then it's the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics, which is in Russia. And Shane and Ilya's growing bond is tested by, I've taken this from the internet.
Yeah, I was like, who's this?
Shut up. Professional and personal challenges as they try to keep their secret.
Wow.
Okay.
Super detailed synopsis there from the internet.
Yeah, the fucking intern popped off with that episode description.
Basically, it's like a continuation of what we were building on in episode 1. It starts to get a little bit more like, feelings.
Yeah, feelings, but still rooted in a casual dynamic.
Which
they are
sure,
capable
guys.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, guys. Whatever you say. Oh, my God. This one has some pretty iconic moments in it, as they all do, but some real cracker Ilya lines and some real banger moments. So we'll go through a few of them. The first one is that I've got here is simply Ilya's line where he goes, "Never in my life have I blushed. Russians do not do this."
I love this line. I love this line so much.
So
no,
cute.
I'm not blushing.
And it's that random fucking Ken doll from his
Oh my
team.
God.
Who's
That-
like, this Montreal girl's really got you all worked up. And you're like, who are you?
Who are you?
I am the Boston team, and he's like, he looks like handsome Squidward with a big black bouffant. Like,
With a pompadour.
he's like oiled to shit back there. Like, what the hell?
He's also like, he's like America personified.
He basically has like the superhero butt chin going on.
He does. And the
Yeah.
thought of he and Ilya interacting like melts my mind.
I'm like, you guys should never be in the same room.
He's like the polar opposite to a European.
Yeah, he looks really annoying, actually. But it did give us the iconic Russians do not do this.
Yeah, love it.
Sure you don't, Ilya, you little fucking baby girl.
Yeah.
Ilya's
Sweetie
also
boy.
having feelings for the first time in his life.
Yeah. And like, they're not safe feelings because they're secret, but they're definitely like, I don't know. I think he feels maybe more secure. in
They're
this
secure feelings.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Pure but not safe to have.
Yes. Yes.
Risky business
is-
for sure.
Devastating. Another iconic Ilya line is they finally managed to tee up after Ilya was like winding up Shane before they played each other in a game. They finally managed to meet up again after all this texting. They go to Shane's house, even though he had a panic attack about it. And
Are you homeless?
Ilya comes in and Shane's like doing that thing that he does where he explains his entire dwelling to Ilya.
So
He's like, I've got the apartment next door and I might knock them out and make one giant one. But at the moment I rent it out and Ilya's like, Mr. Real Estate, Mr. Businessman.
He's so
Businessman.
hot about it. Yeah, he goes, Mr. Real Estate. So hot.
Businessman.
Which, by the way, I'm going to give you some more book context here. Yeah. What this is, it's not actually Shane's house. He bought the entire building. It's a 3-level building. He buys the entire complex as a front, as to be an investment property, so that he and Ilya can hook up in there because he doesn't want Ilya to come to his house. So down the bottom level is meant to be like shop fronts. Middle is like construction-y shit because they're, I think, building another apartment. And the top is like the penthouse apartment thing up there. And when he first takes Ilya up there, Ilya's like, in his head, he's like, Shane bought us a building so that we can keep looking up. But he gets in there and he says the apartment is like barely furnished. It's like pretty empty. They go in the bedroom and it's fully furnished. It's got 17,000 pillows. It's got a fully decked out bathroom, bedside table.
He's got all his throw pillows.
Yeah, and Shane went, yeah, so I just prioritized getting the bedroom done because I thought we could just use that while this is being built. And I was like,
I'm
he
not
bought
gonna
him a
survive these
building. You
books.
won't survive them. They're so beautiful. And
Be prepared for such a monumental crash and bleed out.
But that's what I think is so good and why this is such a perfect adaptation. Because you really don't need any of this additional context and it is so perfect on its own. But it is nice when you read them that you get a couple of other little tidbits because you get the like internal monologues. Which is
you get so much like detail in the books, but I think they've done a really good job of like the storyline has everything you need.
Yeah, and there's the richness because you can see the micro expressions and everything. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because they're both fucking amazing in it.
Yeah. But anyway, he takes him to this apartment and Ilya is like, he bought us a building so that we can keep sleeping together. But at the same time, he's a little bit like, I want to see Shane's house, his real house where he actually lives.
I'd also want to see that.
Angel boy.
Angel boy.
Yeah.
And then while he's there, they do this very like cute but also hot where they're like, no, you come here. No, you come here.
Oh,
No, you come here. And then they basically just are like, bang. And
that was actually the perfect description of it.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
And then they actually fuck for the first time.
And my God, is it beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And also, my God, Shane is such a little bottom.
Yeah, wow.
He was born for this role.
He's absolutely throwing it back.
Spectacular to see.
He's like legs akimbo.
Yeah, fuck. Ilya really found the bottom of his dreams. Who'd never done it before, but was perfect at it.
Yeah, and that's the first rule of a smut, is that it's always huge and it always fits. So
true.
And in this case, 9 inches.
Yeah, but did you see that Rachel Reid commented on an Instagram reel about this and was like, Ilya's a liar?
It's still huge though, right? I love when you get the ruler out. A ruler is like an essential accompaniment to recording this podcast.
Yeah. Have you seen that
Just so
reel
you know.
of the girl with the tape measure? And she gets to like 9 and she's like, then I'm basically skipping my next life.
You'd be fucking skewered.
So funny. You'd need what's that? The Dusk Walkers. I can never remember the name of that series where she has to have her internal organs rearranged so that the 17 centimeter dick can fit.
Yeah, Shane needs his asshole lengthened.
Damn girl.
That cat eye, the cat butt.
That was a private joke. That was a private joke, Kato. The cat ass.
Cat ass.
Winking at you.
Ooh, ooh.
Well, I made a joke about like
Looking into the face of God.
I said Ilya's like inside Shane. I'm like, he's seeing God. And I was like, he's in the eye of God.
Funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then I was like, cat ass.
This is one of those ones where this is where we were talking about all of the like beautiful lighting and like shot composition and like camera angles and stuff was like really on one. They had this like lamp behind them and it was like this orangey light and there were like the silhouettes and you can see like the sweat on them and it was just like, oh my God.
It's so beautiful.
I'm so glad it was so well made.
And again, Ilya, Mr. King of Consent. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. Still okay. He's the consent final boss. It's so beautiful. Constantly checking in. I love that. Bring back
I love
check-ins.
that on the outside he is like very confident and calm and focused. I bet on the inside that motherfucker is wound tighter than a spring.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think he really wants to make it good for Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cares that it's good because it's his first time.
People's top.
Man of the people, top of the people, top of the people.
And Shane is the people's bottom.
He is.
People's
I'm
top.
glad for it.
Me too. They are beautiful. Oh.
I'll cry. After this, we also, another beautiful moment is when they're saying goodbye after Shane got absolutely railed. And they're in the stairwell of his apparently building that he owns the whole thing of. And they do a little goodbye kiss. And it's just like, this
So
one comes up
precious.
so many times as well when Shane thinks back about like Ilya. He thinks about that moment.
I know. And it's the precursor is him going, hey, remember when I made you come hands-free?
Hands free.
Hands-free? Such a good trick. It's so cute. He's so good.
Ilya's actually like so funny.
The hallway kiss makes a lot more sense now knowing that Shane bought the whole building. Because panic attack.
You have panic attack. Yeah.
Unique.
Yeah. But then an interesting detail that I saw in a reel the other day is the actual kiss that they have in the stairwell is actually different shot to how Shane remembers it. And he remembers it as being slightly more affectionate than it actually was. The difference is that Ilya's hands are higher up on him, on his waist, and it's like very slightly more affectionate with the placements and stuff, which I thought was quite interesting. Because even if it
Yeah.
wasn't actually like that, that's how Shane felt about it. He was in love.
Wait, as in
Love.
when he thinks back on it, those shots are different.
They're different. So his memory, it's slightly more tender than it actually is when we first watch it. I was like,
Guys, I love being in a fandom. Women are crazy.
I love girls.
We're so crazy and I love us.
But also I'm like, Jacob Tierney, you did that.
Oh, he's the craziest of all.
He did that on purpose. But I think that's so beautiful because memories are subjective and he remembers it how he felt, which was he was falling in love.
Jacob Tierney has absolutely bodied this series. It's so good.
Jacob Tierney for president, to be honest.
Genuinely.
Yeah. President of the United States of America and Prime Minister of Canada.
I will be consuming
Just let him
so
have
much
North America.
of his content. Sign me up for life. Thank you.
It's so beautiful. God.
Yeah, I'm really hoping season 2 is very much the same vibes. Like it doesn't get that sheen that like money sometimes gives to things.
The Netflix sheen.
effect.
Yeah.
But they just costumed it so well too. Like they don't need the money for the budget for the costuming and stuff like that. Just pay your workers a bit more and keep it looking the same.
It's perfect.
Yeah, and he also shot it in 35 days.
I saw that. Isn't that ridiculous?
But I was saying, who was I saying this to, actually? But Jacob Tierney says that he shoots very quickly, like nothing takes him more than like an hour. And I think that's partially why it's so good and it's so real, because he doesn't overdo it. It's not overwrought. It's just like he does it until it's perfect and then he moves on, but he doesn't like make them go again and again and again. So you still get that like more authentic reaction. Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's also, I reckon a lot of the movements, like the blocking and the gestures and stuff, were not scripted. They were just like react how you would react. Like, and so you get a lot of extra like things from Hudson and Connor.
Yeah.
As opposed to being in the script. The next one I've got here is Ilya's locker room speech, just because he's such a fucking scary Russian when he delivers it. And he's like, kill San Francisco.
He goes, I want to win. And the win is crazy. It reminded me of the witches in the Roald Dahl book when they're talking. The way they talk with the V's is crazy.
Yeah, he really was on one. It was hot though.
Oh, Captain,
Hot
my
to
Captain.
me. Hot to me.
Yeah.
Hot to me.
Yeah. I love you, Captain Rosanov.
I do. I really do. And then Shane and Ilya are presenting an award together at like, what is it? Like the end of season award night.
The NHL awards, I think.
Yeah. which they did such a good job of being
The
really
bad
good actors
acting.
playing athletes being bad at teleprompters.
Yeah.
It's so cute. And Shane's having a nervous breakdown backstage waiting for Ilya to show up.
Yeah.
Because they haven't spoken for a while, haven't they? They're like
Uh,
disappeared on each other.
A few
Or...
months maybe.
yes. I think, it's been a couple months.
So this is the only part of the show where I've read any of it, and it was because I found because Rachel Reed's written the books, obviously, from Shane and Ilya's perspectives, but in this scene, she wrote it as an extra in Ilya's perspective because it's originally from Shane's. So I've only read that. I haven't read anything else, but
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful, and it did make me sick.
But like Shane is waiting back there being like, where the flying fuck is Ilya?
Yeah.
And he's like, I was busy. And Shane goes, with who?
Yeah.
And then in Ilya's internal monologue thing, he isn't with anyone. He's just in another room freaking the fuck out about seeing Shane. It's so cute.
He's like nervous.
Yeah. Sweetie boys.
So they were so cute presenting that. And if they don't do that at the Golden Globes when they present an award together, I'll be mad. Let's get a selfie, buddy.
Hi, shall I text this to you? No, thanks.
You don't have my number.
Shane's like,
Shut the fuck up, Lily.
Why don't you show everybody, Lily?
So funny.
And that same awards night, they had that like bet where it was like they met in the bathroom afterwards, and Shane like had a go basically at Ilya being like, what the fuck? He was like, you don't reply to my text for 6 months, and then you come here and like do all
you
of
pull
that.
that shit on stage.
Yeah. And he's like, what the fuck? Which is so valid, actually. What the fuck? And then he just folds like a fucking napkin the second Ilya says anything. Like, God bless him. He's like, and then
Oh wait, because in between this we've had the Olympics, right? Yes, I think this is a key detail here. So the reason they haven't spoken for 6 months is they have the Winter Olympics. Russia does very poorly. Ilya's freaking the fuck out because his dad's there and Russia's done poorly. And Shane tries to talk to him, but
that's right.
Ilya's like, no, lose this number. So then by the time they see each other at the awards, it's been 6 months and Shane is crashing out. And there's that really funny meme that's like, if someone pursued me for 2 years, I finally gave it up to them, and then they ghosted me for 6 months, I would crash out in ways that earned me a biblical parable. Which is so real.
So real.
Yeah. And frankly, that does feel like a chapter of my own situationship from hell. And I did crash out in a major way. Anyway.
yes,
A law drop there.
a law drop. We get the classic like, so being boring is genetic line, and then Shane just being like, wow, genetic.
So cute. And he does his most beautiful eyes.
His little doe eyes.
He's so precious.
He's
Such
so
a sweetie
precious.
pie.
He is.
You
And
just
then
want
they
someone to
basically,
love him.
and then it's basically like Ilya's like, if I win MVP, you'll do whatever I want. Or like if whoever wins MVP, the other one will do whatever they want. And Ilya wins MVP. So they're back at Ilya's like fucking penthouse suite that he's got.
Yeah, this was insane.
In Vegas. Yeah.
This is like one of my favorite shots of the series.
When you come in and Ilya's got his button down open and he's like got a drink waiting, and then Shane comes in and he opens his arms out like, I fucking won.
Yeah, he's like, Daddy's home. That's the vibe. And it's gorgeous. It's so sexy.
He's home.
He's so handsome.
He's so handsome. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then he does the chair drag from one room to the other, which
This was diabolical.
Diabolical work. It's so beautiful and so hot.
It was so hot. It was so hot.
This whole scene is so hot.
It's the fucking like crawl up the bed and then the face in crotch that did me in.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking
Shane just
throat
like
goat
absolutely
over here.
gagged to get that down him. Like,
He's waiting 2 years. Like, he's ready.
yeah.
He's
Holy
practicing
shit.
at home. Like,
Yeah. God.
It's so hot. And then afterwards, Ilya's like, all right, I'm going back to Russia. And
Bye.
Shane's like, I guess I'll let myself out. And Ilya's sitting there like fucking dissociating, which so sad. And then the iconic but devastating text that Shane doesn't send him, which was, we didn't even kiss.
oh.
And then he's in the lift just looking at his phone and he goes, fuck.
Oh, it's like kicking a puppy.
And they
Seriously.
have this like really hot kind of intimate sex, but then the lack of kissing is like I'm screaming, crying, throwing up, rocking back and forth in the fetal position.
Genuinely.
It's horrifying.
It's so sad.
It's so sad. And you're like, they just love each other so much and they don't even know it yet.
Yeah. They just have to get there on their own.
Yeah, 10 years later.
So sad. Those are my kind of numbers.
And then I think that's the end of the episode, right? After that, where he goes,
Yeah, it goes fuck.
I think so,
Fade to
yeah.
black.
yeah.
Great
Directed
fadeaway.
by Michael Bay.
Not enough explosions.
Yeah.
A fun fact about this episode, this has the obviously the Winter Olympics in it, which we didn't really talk about that much because it's like not that much emotional really happens except for that conversation that they have like next to the ice.
It's just Ilya blanking Shane.
Yeah. But Shane is wearing the Canadian team kit, which is the Lulu the fuzzy Sherpa jacket. Apparently, Lulu has pitched to Team Canada to bring it back.
Oh my God.
One of them pitched one way or the other. I think Lulu maybe pitched to Team Canada. I saw a thing that was like a post where it said like the pitch has been made to recreate those jackets for the Team Canada this year for
Stunning.
the Winter Olympics.
I love that.
This is the power of girls.
But I will say the Winter Olympics is in April. I think it's at the start of April. That is a tight turnaround. Like usually the kit's designed quite far in advance. But I hope they can make it work.
I think it will just be bonus item, a gift perhaps, not official kit. And they just need to produce those jackets and get the fucking embroidery on there.
Yeah, nice.
Is this the episode where they're like kind of blanking or like talking on the ice and then Ilya goes 1, 2, 2, 1 as he like skates?
Yeah.
And Scott's right next to him. And Scott's like,
Yes, well, that's why they don't fuck that night in the hotel suite.
That was episode 1.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Scott Hunter's next door.
yep,
When
yep,
he
yep, yep.
slides, but 1, 2, 2, 1, and then Scott Hunter appears out the side of his head.
He's like, I think I might go to bed early.
1, 2, 2, 1.
One,
Yeah.
two, two, one.
I love that.
I
But
love
no,
that because it was so clear that Scott was also gay and he was like, oh my God, thank God.
Yeah,
They're all so stupid, God bless.
yeah, it is. But in the book, which you'll know when you read the first one, Scott hasn't got a goddamn clue. Hasn't got a goddamn clue, which
So
I
he was
wish
just
he did.
canon.
Oh yeah, no, he fully, even in the show, he's just like, what did he even say? And it's like, a hotel room number that's next to yours, my guy.
Dumb cunt. Like, sorry.
Seriously.
Yeah, but fucking Book Scott hasn't got a clue because he's so deeply, like, aggressively closeted that
Yeah.
all he thinks about all day is, oh my fucking God, does anyone know that I'm gay?
Yeah.
He's in a constant fight or flight, like, panic state
Yeah.
about everything.
Yeah. That really does check out.
Yeah. And actually, Shane isn't mentioned at all in that book. It's just
Wow.
Ilya who's mentioned because Ilya's constantly negging Scott on the eyes.
Yeah, that checks out. That
Chirping
checks
at
out.
him.
Ilya's in every book.
He's the through line through all of them. And everyone, like, kind of loves him. Like, even his opponents are like, he's a dickhead, but, like,
funny though.
Kind of a lovable one. And
once you've written a baby girl Russian,
you can't let him go. You can't let him go.
Don't waste it.
And she didn't. She capitalized on beautiful boy Ilya.
Well done. Well done.
Okay, well, that's episode 2.
Long live the kings. My boys.
My beautiful, beautiful
My
boys.
sweet, sweet boys.
Oh, I want the best for them. So we'll be back next time. We're doing these twice a week until we get through all 6. So for 3 weeks. Maths. And as always, follow us on Instagram at SmutFairy Pod. And we'll be back to our regularly scheduled bullshit when we feel like it. But in the meantime, we're watching Heated Rivalry. If you haven't watched it, go do it. And please chat to us about it. We love it.
Right, bye.
Bye. Bye.